Okay, good morning students. Let me continue the organic chemistry class for the third sem uh, BSc students. Last class you have not seen the last class. Majority of the students I don't know skipped the online class. And today I am starting another new chapter, that is amines. Before starting the amines, there was one more reaction which was known as Huntsdiker reaction. Huntsdiker reaction, that is for the property of a carboxylic acid. After completion of this reaction, let me start the new chapter, that is the amines. So what is the Huntsdiker reaction? You have to take a silver salt of a carboxylic acid. A silver salt of a carboxylic acid reacts with bromine in presence of CCl4. And you are getting the alkyl halide. Alkyl halide will be formed, that is alkyl bromide is formed particularly. Bromide is reacting, so therefore alkyl bromide is formed with carbon dioxide and silver bromide. So that is known as Huntsdiker reaction. That is a newly added reaction. Let me show the reaction. So this is that reaction, Huntsdiker reaction. This is silver salt of carboxylic acid reacting with bromine. In presence of CCl4, you are getting alkyl bromide, and carbon dioxide and silver bromide are the side products. That is a very easy reaction. Not easily it can be written, and there is no problem in understanding that reaction. And let me start the new chapter, that is amines for today. Amines are the compounds containing NH2 group, functional group, otherwise NH functional group or N functional group, like this. Depending upon the nature of the functional group, it can be divided into primary, secondary and tertiary amines, tertiary amines. If you have NH2 group is connected to CH3 or CH2 or any group, even the phenyl group, etc., if it carries an NH2 group, then it is a primary amine. But if it is in the form of NH, you can see two methyl groups are connected to nitrogen here. So if it is in the form of NH, that should be a secondary. Or if it is in the form of N, connected with methyl group or any other group, phenyl group or ethyl group or any group, but it should contain the functional group N, like this. N is connected to CH3, like that. So that is tertiary amines. Just like in the case of alcohol, primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols, it also divided into different types of amines. Okay, let us go to the IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature is CH3NH2. If it is CH3NH2, that is a simple form of an amine, primary amine. You can say it has methanamine. That is otherwise methanamine. 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 The other line is methylamine. Methylamine can be pronounced as methanamine. Okay. This is ethanamine, CH3CH2NH2, ethanamine. CH3CH2CH2NH2, propanamine. So propanamine, butanamine, pentanamine, like that, depending upon the size of the molecule, depending upon the number of carbon atoms. You can name it as methanamine, ethanamine, propanamine, butanamine. So that is not a great difficulty. But if you have some side group, you have to maintain the side group. You have to find out the longest carbon chain connected to the NH2, that is 1, 2, 3. In this case, it is 1, 2, 3, but start from NH2, 1, 2, 3. And second carbon atom, there is a methyl group. So that's why it is 2 methyl, 1 propanamine. That is the amine group is connected to the first carbon atom. So therefore, you can count the number of carbon atom, longest carbon atom. In this case, it is 1, 2. It is 1, 2 in this case. Okay, 1, 2. This is, in this case, you can see, you can mention like this. That is the N-methyl, 1, 2, 3, ethanamide. This compound is N-methyl ethanamide. In this case, you can say 2-methyl. That is 1, 2, 3, 2-methyl 1-protonamide. So here it is connected to this amino group is connected to the first carbon atom. So that therefore you can say N-methyl 1-protonamide. So you have to mention the group like that. Okay, this is methanamide. This is N-methyl, only one methanamide. So this is nothing but N-methyl methanamide. Right? So like that. This is N-dimethyl methanamide. N-dimethyl methanamide. So like that you can name the compound. So you have to do some homework for that. You have to mention the number of carbon atoms. You have to mention the group, NH2 group, or N is connected, or NH is connected to which carbon atom. So that is the criteria for the IUPAC nomenclature. And again I can say primary, secondary and tertiary amines are there depending upon the nature of the functional group. If NH2 is connected to CH3 or any other group, phenyl group or CH2 group, whatever it may be, you can say the NH2 group is there and that is primary again. If NH, if it is in the form of NH, then valency has to be satisfied with that, with one more group, that is CH3, dimethyl, 2 CH3, that is NH is there, that is secondary. If N is there, which is connected to any group, N can be connected with what we can say the phenyl group or any other group, methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, whatever it may be. If your compound contains an N atmosphere like this, then that compound is known as a tertiary amine. So primary, secondary and tertiary amines are there, and one more class of compounds are there, and later on we will understand that is quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt. That is also there in this class, that we will study later. Primary, secondary, tertiary and then quaternary ammonium salt. So that is another version of the classification. Then coming to the point of the preparation of the compounds, first and foremost method is known as Gabriel Thalamide synthesis. In the right side of the board, I will show you again with the help of the camera. This is Gabriel Thalamide synthesis. This is known as Gabriel Thalamide. It's for preparation of amine, primary amine. So first you have to make a thalamide. Thalamide is phenyl ring is connected to CO group and NH. So this compound is known as thalamide. Thalamide you have to treat with potassium hydroxide. Thalamide react with potassium hydroxide, you are getting potassium salt. H is replaced. This H is replaced by K. Naturally water will be available. NK. Which is again treated with alkyl halide. RX. Then what happened? KX will be eliminated. Potassium chloride, no potassium chloride will be eliminated. So in the case of K, you will be getting in the place of K, you are getting R. So this is thalamide. It is treating with potassium hydroxide. Potassium salt is formed.
Potassium salt of the thalamide is formed. That is again replaced with alkyl halide. Then K will be replaced by R in R. This is alkyl thalamide. This compound is alkyl. R is alkyl. Which is on hydrolysis. This compound, last step is on hydrolysis. You are getting phthalic acid. Phthalic acid and RNH2. RNH2 is a primary amine. So primary amine can be formed by what is Gabriel thalamide synthesis? Examination, there will be a question. Write your Gabriel thalamide synthesis. You have to write the synthesis only. You need not explain. You need not write a history of the reaction. You have to write the equation with name of the products. So primary amines can be prepared by alkyl amine. Primary amine. So primary amine can be prepared by thalamide synthesis, Gabriel thalamide synthesis. That is the first reaction. I will show the reaction once again with the help of the camera. And you can see the other reaction also. Students, go to the left side of the blackboard. So that is number 2 from nitro compounds. From nitro compounds. Nitro compounds, you have to take a nitro compound. You can take any nitro compound. I had taken the CH3CH2 NO2. That is nitroethane. Nitroethane is taken. Lithium aluminum hydride, reducing agent. If you reduce it, you will be getting the primary amine. So this is nitroethane. Nitroethane is taken, and this is nothing but ethyl amine. So nitromethane can be converted to ethyl amine by simple reduction by lithium aluminum hydride. But this reaction can be used by the help of different reducing agents. Suppose if you want to reduce a compound like this, metadienitrobenzene, with the help of hydrogen and nickel, you will be getting a compound like this. First you will be getting NH2, NO2, and the reaction can be continued, and that will be, nitro. This is meta. And you will be getting both the group will be reduced by NH2. So this NO2 group can be reduced with the help of hydrogen and platinum, hydrogen and nickel, okay, lithium aluminum hydride. So any NO2 can be reduced to NH2. Any NO2, any molecule, any form of NO2 can be. NO2 functional group can be reduced to NH2 functional group with the help of lithium aluminum hydride, with the help of hydrogen and nickel, with the help of hydrogen and platinum. So this is one of the main reactions in this preparation of amino compound. Primary amine can be prepared and even aromatic amines can be prepared. Right. Reducing agent is important. Next reaction is from amines. This reaction is very important. This also will be asking for the examination. Hofmann degradation. Otherwise, Hofmann bromamide reaction. Hofmann degradation or Hofmann bromamide reaction. So if you have to take a amide here, RCONH2. This is an amide. RCONH2. When amide is treated with bromine and potassium hydroxide, you are getting amide with side products. So this equation is very important. Amide is reacting with bromine and potassium hydroxide. Temperature you have to apply, and you will be getting a primary amide. So here you can see R means definitely there will be carbon atoms here, R also CH3CH2 like that, or phenyl group like that. And CONH2. CONH2 is converted to NH2. That means one carbon atom is reduced in the product. One carbon atom is reduced in the products. One carbon atom is reduced, the product is descending the reaction, descending order reaction. So one carbon atom is reduced. So here CONH2 has been reduced into RNH2. CO is gone, right? One carbon atom is reduced, therefore it is degradation. One carbon atom is reduced means descending the series. Otherwise it is known as degradation. So degradation, and you are getting RNH2. Primary amines can be prepared by Hofmann-bromamide reaction or Hofmann degradation reaction. This is also known as bromamide. Hofmann-bromide reaction, otherwise Hofmann degradation reaction. That is one of the reactions. And another reaction, last one, from nitrides, that is from cyanide. So cyanide, Cn can be reduced with the help of hydrogen and nickel. Cn molecule, Cn part, cyanide part, that is nitrile part, that can be reduced to primary amine, but with the help of hydrogen and nickel. Hydrogen and nickel can be used. So I can say there are two reduction reactions from nitro compounds and from nitrides. Nitro compounds and from nitrides. Two reduction reactions. Let me show the reactions near to your eyes so that you could see the reaction and you could understand the reaction in the broader manner. Students, you are not listening my classes. I am very sorry to say that students are not interested to see the reactions. I told you a number of times, when you come to the college, I will give you some study materials and all if you are interested. But you are not in a position to see the reactions. So this is bad. I don't know what you are doing at your home, whether you are infected by COVID or not, I don't know. You are not, you are seeing it previously, but no, nowadays you are not showing any interest for that. I am very sorry to say that this is a bad situation. So let us see the reactions. Okay, first reaction. This is known as, this reaction is from the previous chapter, that is Hunds-Dicker reaction. Hunds-Dicker reaction. That is the reaction of the silver salt of a carboxylic acid reacting with bromine in presence of CCl4, and you are getting alkyl halide with carbon dioxide and silver bromide. Thus, this reaction is from the previous chapter, Hunds-Dicker reaction. Hunds-Dicker reaction was the last reaction given in the syllabus. And when I come to the amines, this chapter, the amines, it can be of three forms, primary, secondary and tertiary, and I told you how you can distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary. Here I have written the IUPAC nomenclature for simple compounds. It should be named as methanamine, ethanamine, propanamine, butanamine, pentanamine, and the side group Bandara, you have to mention the side group, that is 2-methyl, in this case 2-methyl, 1,2,3, that is a propanamine, right? And again it is here, the simple compound is CS3NH, it should be N-methyl methanamine, one methyl group you have to mention, and it is N-methyl methanamine. Simply you can say dimethyl ammonia. Dimethyl ammonia, that compound is an IUPAC name N-methyl methanamine. Here also you can say it's a trimethyl compound. Okay, trimethyl ammonia, that is N-methyl methanamine. N-methyl, N-dimethyl methanamine, this compound. Right? I told you about it. So they like this. The last one you just see, there are longest carbon is 2. So it is an ethanamine, but it is N-methyl, that is N-methyl ethanamine. So like this you have to mention the nomenclature. And in the general method of preparation, the first one is Gabriel thalamide synthesis. Thalamide is taken. This is thalamide. This is treated with potassium hydroxide. Water molecule is eliminated. H is removed
and K is come, okay, and then treating with alkyl halide, K is replaced by R, NR is formed, and it is on hydrolysis you are getting phthalic acid along with primary amine. That reaction is known as Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. In the other reactions, another one is from nitro compounds. Take one nitro compound, it is reduced with lithium aluminum hydride, and you are getting the primary amine. NO2 group is changed into NH2 group. And in the case of lithium aluminum hydride, you can use with hydrogen and nickel or hydrogen and platinum, etc. And then nitro group changes into NH2 group. And that is one reaction. Another reduction reaction is here from nitriles. Take any cyanide or nitriles, hydrogen and nickel reduction, you are getting CN group is changed into CH2NH2. That is also primary amine. And the next reaction is from amides. The reaction is known as bromamide reaction or Hofmann bromamide reaction or Hofmann degradation reaction. Take one amide reacting with bromine and potassium hydroxide, you are getting primary amine along with potassium carbonate and potassium bromide and water. So here also primary amine can be formed. So these are some of the reactions, preparation reactions of primary amines. Students, I do not want to continue for longer time because number of reactions are there. If I gave number of reactions in online, naturally you may get some difficulty in studying the materials. But you have to study the materials with the help of certain standard books. Say you take any fifth sum for your third sum students, you take any fifth sum book and you can find out these all reactions in that book for time being. Whenever you are at home, whenever you come to the college, let us see what we have to do. So the things are at your hand. You are not showing much interest nowadays. I am very sorry for that. And here, we have to continue these online classes until the government order comes for the offline classes. Probably from next month there will be offline classes and examination dates are announced. I don't know how they can conduct the examination, but dates are announced by the university. Already it is uploaded into your WhatsApp numbers by the principal, and the classes we are taking according to the syllabus. Okay, according to the syllabus. So you have to ready for the examination, and probably from next month there will be classes, and we cannot complete these all syllabus in regular classes. So most importantly, briefly we are explaining the things in online classes. Please understand the situation and study well, and that is the only solution now which you have to do. Thank you.